Now that we're done with Cambion Drift bounties for a little bit, we're going to move on to something that we got to get out of the way, which is doing every node on Earth and Mars. We're doing this specifically for Nightmare mode access. I've been doing Mercury and Venus every day for the past couple of weeks, and we're trying to get the 1% drop chance from them. I don't know why they're so weighted like this. We're trying to get Blaze and we're trying to get Hammer Shot. Hammer Shot is a niche mod. There's use cases for it, but I really want Blaze. Blaze is a 60% heat, 60% base damage on shotguns, and it would be really helpful for leveling weapons, such as the Mark 1 Strun right here. Just if I could slap on a little bit of base damage and a little bit of heat status, it would go a long way. But to do that, the way that Nightmare missions are structured is that they're split into tiers. On the wiki, it says rotation A, B, and C, but it's really like tier 1, 2, 3. The first tier is where we can get Blazer Hammer Shot, and it is located from Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. So, we've got some stuff we've got to clear out. On Earth, we just had this final path. We had access to it once we unlocked the Arcwing, but I never got around to doing it. And on Mars, there is one mission that I am not looking forward to doing. But it is one we're going to have to get done, and we're going to do a lot of in the future. But let's just start cranking. No reason not to. All right, I'm only showing off a little bit of Arcwing gameplay. It's nothing riveting, but I wanted to show that as soon as I got this, I went ahead and grinded the Arcwing, the Imperator, and the melee all to 30 because I had to. Double affinity weekend be like, oh, we just got this Arcwing that's really aids to level. Well, let's pull the band-aid off. Get it done. Sorry I didn't show that process off, and if you've seen me use the Arcwing in any clips and you're like, oh shit, how did he get that to 30 already? That's how. Alright, immediately after this was the assassination. This one is a, actually, whoa, hold on. Alright. Gotta swap characters real quick. This assassination is a pretty interesting one. All right, I don't know what that was all about, but sure, man. All right, now you see he's floating around up there. Um, we could fight him right now, but that would be a, oh, hold on. That would be a colossal waste of our time. So we're just gonna kind of ignore him. Oh, yep, there he is again. We're just going to oh, went the wrong way. We're just gonna keep this party moving. There he is again. Hi, buddy. Have a good one. Here we are. Whee! All right, this is actually where we have to fight him. Now, this is my favorite type of boss, the one that we can only damage when they go vulnerable. Yes, this is riveting gameplay. Oh my, what are you looking at? All right, sick. Now we just do that, bam. We're good. But he runs away. What a shame. And we get the dick sigil. Now, fun fact, when he dropped, I don't know if it was when he dropped or whatever. You used to do that, and then you'd get access to the Warframe raid, where you'd put an end to him once and for all. I did it once. it was I don't want to say it was lackluster, but it was lackluster. And my experience was getting carried by a Vauban player. He did everything in the mission, and I had to stand on like plates if I remember. And for my efforts, I got the arcane. I think it was the cold resistance one. Giant waste of time on my end, but I got those cool little like floaty things on your shoulders. So no, that was cool. Um, can't say I missed them, but they're no longer in the game. You can't do the raids anymore. Yay! And this is where you get Hydroid. Very competent character now. Used to be terrible. It's not so bad. Oh. All right, guys, and that's it. We did it. But wait, where is the nightmare mission node? I don't I don't see it here. It's because we're not done, gamers.
Infested demons rise from the ocean and plunder cities, while they hack goats and crows. I know in my bones this is a fate dream sent by Kome. One who is bold enough to enter a fate dream may change their fate. Visit Kome's shrine, Krona Meta. Save Cetus from what is coming. The quills see what has been and what will be, and they do not share their knowledge. But the likes of you and I, we may wish to steal a glimpse of our fate, to change it even. This is the shrine of Kome, the dice maiden, the puppeteer, a long-hidden oracle for the ordinary folk.
We have to do this mission right here, which is I don't remember what it was called, but this is what we do for Kome. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm not sure how awesome this is gonna be doing it just ourselves, but the reason I held off on doing this for so long is because there's toxin procs, and there's an enemy that we're going to be fighting momentarily that is pretty tanky, and I had nothing to deal with them. So, you know, gave it some time. We are going to have to do this one by one though, because unfortunately we can't multitask two spots. Or maybe we can. We'll try. Hold on. Put that there. Ooh, critical chance blessing. Hell yeah. Keep this oh wait, I have my wrong weapon. Red crits. While we are only going to be doing this for the node completion right now, I do actually want to get Kome. Um, it's funny because I've changed my mind like 13,000 times on it, but Kome is designed to be a beginner-friendly Warframe. Um, and as such, I would, we're in the position, we're kind of beginners, kind of. So like, I think I want to get her just to see how well she holds up. From what limited experience I have with Kome, she's all right. She's not my like a Warframe I ever think I want to play when I'm choosing one, but I don't like hate her. And her gimmick, or her two, I think it's her two, whatever the one that gives decrees. I think that's fun. So expect the Kome episode coming soon, I guess. Um, I don't know how soon. I don't want to make promises, especially because this is gonna be another grind. Oh, these are Deimos enemies too. Oh, dude, we could have gotten volatile quick return a lot sooner. That mod that I haven't used. Oh, there he is, the infested Oni. All right. Uh, not this shit again. That was embarrassing. I thought I was gonna armor strip him, be all cute, but he just said, "Wow, maybe I overestimated how tanky he'd be solo." At least we know the farm for Kome is gonna be pretty simple. Shrine defense. That's what the mode's called. Wow, hey, that's pretty solid. The Higasa, that's her primary. Now get me out of here. Ah, there it is. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we'll go to Mars. All right, now that we're done with that, we didn't get anything. Don't worry. We're gonna go on to Mars, and there's two new mission types that we have to talk about. The first one is gonna be mirror defense, and the second one's gonna be disruption, because disruption is a lot easier than a mirror defense. And well, let's just get into it. You'll see. This is how you get Citrine. We haven't even met this guy. As much as I'd love to sit here and try to get it's not citrine. It's actually the arcanes you get from this. That would be pretty nice to have. Um, we ain't gonna be doing that now. Firstly, um, there's really two arcanes that I think are useful from here. Those being steadfast and secondary encumber. Secondary encumber is useless to us, not because we would have to level it or anything. It's simply useless to us because we do not have any way to get secondary arcane adapters. You get those from Steel Path, and we're not there yet. We're not gonna be there yet. So, and then Steadfast. Steadfast gives you a 20% chance at max rank to have your next 3 cast of abilities be absolutely free. Um, we don't really spam abilities on any of our characters. Um, I guess the most spamming we can really do is with Volt. Just spamming Shock, or if I need to Shield Gate on Necros, I can spam Terrify, but those aren't those aren't really necessary. And also, I'm collecting these crystals for the game mode because that's how you get those, which is what we need to get the stuff from Citrine's pool. And then to actually do mirror defense, it's just a timed defense mode. We defend this crystal for what was like 2 minutes, and then it'll move to a different tile, and we go follow it, and it swaps what enemies we're fighting. Um, this is just a rough grind because to get the most out of this mode, you got to collect those crystals, and I mean, dude, we are not getting it right now. We're trying. We're certainly trying. This is what's tough about playing solo. Times like this. Now, all things considered, I think we're doing a pretty okay job defending this. I thought it'd take a lot more damage, but our shadows seem to be competent enough in distracting the enemies from absolutely harpooning the thing. So, we might not be as doomed as I thought we were gonna be. Now, if we were to continue going on, multiple waves, yes, we would be doomed because the moment the nullifiers start rolling up, it'll never be more over than that. But that's not gonna happen because I'm not sticking around. Uh, 10 of each. It only takes 60 to get one of the arcanes. 60 of each. Bam. We get a relic. Yes. Wow. All right, a third of an arcane. We really were out here balling. All right, disruption time. Um, very very different from mirror defense. Shocker. So disruption is a game mode where we're just kind of slaying enemies right now. We're gonna get a key for one of the 4 conduits on the left. We're gonna go to that conduit, put the key in, and then we're gonna have to kill an enemy that's gonna try its best to run after the run directly towards the conduit and blow it up. We gotta stop that. All right, sorry, I was trying to listen out for him. Just didn't matter. It's all the way down here. Oh shit. Oh my god. Now, luckily we can one-shot those guys, but they're really tanky, and that's pretty much the game mode. It is an endless mission type. We can go as far as we want, and from this is how you get Gauss and his weapons. I think the Exceltra, is that what it is? Yeah. That could be pretty good pickup if we got it. But I think it dropped from one specific enemy type or demolisher type rather. And I think there's like a good spot to farm that. I'm not sure what it is. Regardless though, we're not here to farm this. We're here to get our nightmare mission unlocks done, so that I can do these every day, at least for the moment. We're not gonna be farming this. Yeah, I will say, getting the dread was huge last episode. This thing is nuts early on. Unlike the despair, which they don't have a catalyst on them. They don't have really good mods, but they are disappointing in comparison to this bow. My god. Ooh, wow, he survived an arrow. Yes! A relic. Alright, now that we have the 2 new mission types done and out of the way, I'm just gonna crank out the rest of Mars and get that done. I'll be back in a second. Alright, another planet under our belt. And this is the wing of 4 that I needed to get so that I can do tier 1 nightmare missions every day until we get those 2 mods. Woohoo! Yeah. Also, I did series. Nothing interesting to note here. Here's the boss fight.
Three days later.
Holy shit, fellas! Yeah. We're gonna go check how many runs it took to get one. All right. So in order to get Blaze, and I'll pull up the calculator over here so we can see. It took me a total of 36 runs. So astoundingly, for a 1% drop chance, we can go above the drop rate. Fuck you, quickening and bite. Anyway, I'm being a bit dramatic. So sorry that the math is kind of funky. We did. Let me pull up the thing. We had a total of 6 chilling reloads, then 10 accelerated blasts, then we had 5 ice storms, 9 stunning speeds, and 5 wildfires. It brought us up to 35, and this was the 36th round to get Blaze. So pretty good, pretty good. We just need Hammer Shot, and then we are done with nightmare missions. All right, now before we go for today's episode, we have one last thing we have to do, which is we're gonna guild our Panzer Vulpaphyla. Now that we are rank 3 with the Intrati family, so we get to go in here. We get to put on a polarity of our choosing, which I think we'll do a V polarity for now. It's a really nice one to have for all the bond mods. Now, the name of our Panzer Vulpaphyla, we have Skag Jestad 5104. Sorry if I butchered that. with the name Rupert Fortnite. Of course, we always do all lowercase because it's horrible to look at, but here we go. Rupert Fortnite. Beautiful. And now we can level him and get mastery. Woohoo! Thank you guys for watching, and next time we will be not doing a grind, but doing a quest. The Deadlock Protocol. See you then.